Hi everyone, happy Friday! Welcome back to the Asylum. My name is Asher, guardian of the Asylum, child of chaos and creation, but also passion seeker. I'm an artist, animator, musician, Pokemon card collector, Yaoi enthusiast, and raging homosexual. And I've been having problems with my OBS today. Wonderful. It's been crashing a lot, so we'll see how the stream goes. If I suddenly disappear out of nowhere, it's because the universe decided that it wasn't meant to be. But hi everyone, how is everyone doing? Let's go down my list of stream avatars to see who all is here. Hi Johan, hi Tuna, hi Void, hi Cosita, hi Toei, hi Strain, hi Ayu, hi everyone. Let's kick it off with a little battle royale since I know you all love to earn some gold for some gambling. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my OBS. I'm gonna have to figure that out later, but hopefully everything should be fine now, right? Fight, fight, fight. So, I've been I've been looping like two songs like forever this week. Just this song by Doja Cat and then Fast by Demi Lovato. Those are, for whatever reason, the two songs that have been stuck in my head for the longest time. So I'm trying to get out of my system now before I can't. And I'm not even like a huge fan of Doja Cat. Like I do not really care for Doja Cat as like a person, but I can't deny that she is exceptionally talented. Unfortunately, she is good at what she does, and her songs are catchy. So, unfortunate. Hello, Cosita! Congratulations! You have won the Battle Royale, and you have won 500 gold that you can now use towards spending on slots and gambling, which I expect you to just go all in like you usually do. In fact, let me see. How much gold do I have? 647. Do... Let's do 1,000 today. That's a big gamble. Let's see if I win anything from this. Oh, oh man. Nope, I did not. I just lost 1,000. Oh well. But yeah, can't believe it's almost the end of August. It's kind of crazy. We have like one more week left of this month, and then it's gonna be my birthday month. When my birthday next month, I am turning 30. I'm gonna be an uncle, y'all. I'm gonna be an unk. I absolutely cannot wait. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, I gotta make sure my music is actually on because for whatever reason, usually it isn't. I don't want to be stuck in the same scenario where y'all can't hear the music I'm listening to and I'm just singing or talking to myself the entire time. But yeah, lots of exciting things have been they're dropping a lot of a lot of new products for Pokemon cards, so I feel like I'm gonna be busy, very busy coming October, I think, because that's when a lot of the new sets are coming out, and also Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out around that time. So I'm going to be hyper fixated on that game for the rest of the year, amongst other things that they're going to be dropping Pokemon related. And I think they recently just dropped a trailer for the next Pokemon card TCG Pocket set. Crazy. Welcome to the 30s Club. I am finally part of the 30s Club. Very close to being part of the 30s Club. But yeah, they dropped a lot of announced a lot of new things actually. Actually, let's go look in my bookmarks real quick on Twitter. Please don't crash, OBS. Yeah, because they dropped a new set. Oh, the new Pokemon set. I don't remember what it's called. But that's the new card from that set, which looks awesome. Hi, Love Muffin. How are you? Aloha. Oh, here's the trailer. We could watch this trailer, actually. Yeah, let me turn the music down. I know, it looks really cool. Wait, let me turn on desktop audio so that you can actually hear this trailer. Secluded Springs. So yeah, new set. Just gonna replay. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. So they got another set with Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. And that's coming out Wednesday, August 27. What is that? Next week. Alright. So we got a new set coming out next week. We have a new character coming out very soon too in Overwatch. I didn't actually get to play this character on stream, but like he's really cute. Everyone's been talking about this new boy in town in the neighborhood. Our lovely Wu Yang. So he's coming out really soon, and I'm excited to play him on stream, maybe. In October, Mega comes to game. Yeah. We got some Megas coming soon. I need to see if I can order in Japan so pick him up in January. Yeah, I'm excited for the new sets that are coming out. I'm not excited about the pre-orders, but we'll figure that out later. We'll figure that out. Always figure that out. Oh, apparently there's a new drop event for the new Pokemon card set as well. Oh yes, did everyone see the new reveal for the next Mega Evolution set they're having? We haven't even released the current Mega Evolution set. That's coming out in September 26th, I believe, like 10 days after my birthday. But yeah, this is the set that's coming after that. How do y'all feel about these designs? Because honestly, I'm not sure. I have mixed feelings about them. Like, I'm not sure. I feel like the text takes up way too much space in the card, but I don't know if that's just me. They are very different. I don't need any more shiny cardboard. I don't need any more shiny cardboard. I don't need any more exactly, right? That's exactly how I feel. I'm just like, I don't need any more shiny cardboard. So I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about these cards, though. I feel like I'm assuming these are just the full arts and not the SIRs, since they're not really known to like reveal SIRs at all. So I'm guessing these are the full art cards, which if they are full arts, that's pretty cool. I mean, they've been doing a lot more of the full arts. The full arts for the Mega Evolution set, the next one have been looking really good too. And I guess if this is what the direction they're going for full arts, I mean, I guess it's okay. But I feel like the text, I don't know. They've been doing the text on top of the cards. They did that in the past and for the XY generation, and it looked better when they did it back then. But for whatever reason, for these cards, they look kind of different, and I'm not sure how I like the art style either. I know it's supposed to be like comic book style, you know, like in the Spider-Man comics, where they had the sound effects and everything splashed across the page. I just feel like text takes up way too much space in these cards. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I'm not sure. Yeah, in Japanese they will be English, and they look really odd in English. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the headpads. Yeah, in Japanese, I mean, the Japanese looks cool to us, but I'm sure like Japanese look kind of awkward to Japanese fans. The way the boxes and stuff in the set looks kind of bad. It does look kind of weird. I'm not sure. Like I'm really not sure how I feel about that. Oh, this is the trailer. We can watch this. Oh my god, so loud. Okay, hold on. Alright, there's more. Oh, it's just Mega Jackknife. Yeah, I think the animations look really cool though. I feel like I feel like these cards were meant for the TCG Pocket game because they got the animations going on and everything. It kind of looked like immersive cards to me, but I don't think it translates well to like physical cards because we don't see the animation. So what we see is kind of what we get, and they look very underwhelming if you didn't see that animation from the trailer. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the cards. I feel like the concept is there. Maybe I just need to see the rest of the cards for me to actually have an opinion, since this is like my first time looking at them. But the art for the Mega Evolutions look really cool for the app, at least. That's really cool. Like I love the art. Like I really like this concept as far as the Mega Evolution, what they're doing with the marketing, with the action lines and everything. Like that's really cool. I actually like this a lot more than the text they have going on. And I wish they would have like kept going with this concept for the next set, but I don't know. Maybe there are some cards that haven't been revealed yet that are continuing this kind of art style and art direction. My Japanese is funny. Yeah, I love Mega Altaria. Even though it's got like this weird George Washington kind of wig hairstyle going on, whatever is happening over there. But honestly, compared to some of the other Mega Evolution designs, I don't think it's that bad. I actually really like these three Mega Evolutions though, Blaziken, Gyarados. Did everyone see, hold on, let's play this video. This is the promotional video that they have for the new Mega, they revealed Mega Victory Bell. Oh, Sableye is nice too. No, not that one. Oh my god. He's beautiful, what do you mean? He's this giant sack. And he spits out purple. You know what? I didn't like this design when it first came out, but it's growing on me. I think he looks perfect. I think that's it though. Like, if you weren't really a fan of the evolution line before, like I wasn't a huge fan of of Bellsprout and Weeping Bell, Victory Bell at all. And I'm pretty sure this Mega Evolution that they have out it wasn't supposed to change your mind about it. It's supposed to cater to the fans that like the original design. So I'm sure I'm sure it fits the brand. It wasn't supposed to be for us. I wish it screamed like in the anime. Yeah, they also have this new mode that's coming out for Legends ZA, which I'm not sure how I feel about it either.
Pokemon Legends ZA introduces link battles in a whole new style.
I love the voice actor.
Four-player mayhem.
He sounds so anime core.
In the ZA Battle Club.
In the ZA Battle
The time
Club.
limit is 3 minutes. The trainer who defeats the most Pokemon will be the winner. The match has begun. At the start of the match, you can play it safe, go on the offensive, or collect items to power up.
I'm not really sure what kind of mode this would be considered. It kind of reminds me of Fortnite.
And strikes with Brave Bird, but it's
because you get to like third-party other people.
Counters with Waterfall. It's super effective. Talonflame goes down.
It's not really a turn-based
earns 1 point.
mode.
But there's no time to relax. Ampharos Mega evolves and immediately fires off Thunderbolt. A mighty hit. Gyarados has fainted. When your Pokemon faints, you can still rally and dive back in. This is still anyone's game. These trainers are back on their feet.
These trainers are back on their feet.
1.5 minutes left.
1.5 minutes left.
Mega Ampharos' battle with Go-Go is heating up. Whoa! Furfrou barrels in from the side with Hyper Voice. Both weakened battlers go down. That's 2 points at once. The trainer changes Pokemon again and presses on. 10 seconds left on the clock. And this trainer's full up on Mega Power. Dragonite
I don't know if this is something that I would enjoy though.
And it unleashes a raging Draco Meteor!
I don't really like timed activities. Because there's too much pressure for me to actually perform well when there's a timer.
These furious 4-player battles await you in Pokemon Legends ZA, available to pre-order now.
Because at least in the Pokemon battles, like, I mean, yeah, if it's competitive and there's a timer, but like, I like the turn-based aspect of it where I get to sit there and just like think about the next decision I'm gonna make. I can't do that here. Everyone's like attacking each other and everything. There's so much going on. You get third-partied, fourth-partied, whatever. Pokemon Champions will be the place going forward, where competitive Pokemon battles will be going, which is developers are no longer have to cater to competitive Pokemon in the video games going forward. Oh, interesting. I saw this plush and I really want it, but I don't know where to get it. Right now it looks like it's only available in like in this Japanese store, online store. We got the Mega Victory Bell again. Oh my god. And then this art. Wait, this is from something. This was from a trailer or something. I just don't know what video it's from. Yeah, how do y'all feel about Mega Dragonite? Because I still have kind of mixed thoughts about it. Oh, this was a fake leak that someone made, but I thought it was kind of cool, I guess. I don't think they would ever make a design like this, though. Mega Arbok. I don't know, what do y'all think about this design? I think it looks, the concept is there. I don't know if I don't know if the colors are quite working, but I think it's an idea that they have going on that would work if it was more focused, I guess, because I feel like there's a lot of elements going on here, but it's very impressive. I would have thought this was real if they didn't say it wasn't. More broken megas for me. It fits and it doesn't fit at the same time. Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot going on. Um, but it's really impressive. I would have thought that was real. I'm also really sad that they announced a new collection set, uh, premium collection, and this is going to be the promo card. I'm really sad because I pulled this card. It took me like so many packs of Destined Rivals to pull this card, and now they're making a promo, so it's not really special anymore, since everyone's going to be able to get it. Unfortunate. Yeah, that I was really sad about that. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Mega Evolution sets though. Um, yeah, because Mega Symphonia Mega Brave is already out in Japan, and I can't wait for the English set to come out as well. I'm wondering if the English set will just be these two sets combined, or if it's gonna be these two sets plus whatever else they're releasing next. But yeah, I really want this Gardevoir. This card right here is what I really want. That is a gorgeous card. I don't know when I'm gonna actually open my Japanese boxes for this set, since we're still kind of focused on black and white here, and I kind of want to wait until the English set comes out before I actually uh, open some more mega evolutions. But I have the pre-orders. The pre-orders came in. This Mega Latias is so cool. There's so many cards I want from this set. I feel like this is one of those sets where I really cannot decide which set I like more, because I really like the Mega Latias, the Mega Gardevoir. These gold cards I know are probably going to look insane in real life too. Yeah, I'm glad they're bringing back the gold cards. We don't have gold cards in black and white. Right now it's just the BWR cards, which are also really cool. But I really like the gold cards. I know like not many people are a fan of the gold cards, but I have turned into a gold card collector, so I want to collect them all. And then with Mega Brave, we also have the gold Lucario Mega Brave. That's really cool. That is so cool. Oh, so pretty. Lily's Determination. Everyone loves the female anime characters. These cards are worth so much. Mega Lucario with Flying Venusaur. I don't even know how the Venusaur got there. That's like something everyone's been talking about. Like, why is Venusaur always picking fights with all the other Pokemon, and why is it flying? You don't like the character cards much? I don't really like them either. I prefer the Pokemon cards. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Like, just a regular trainer card is like the top 5 most expensive card from the set. That's kind of crazy. This Mega Venusaur, I love the art direction for this one. And of course, we got the Mega Absol. Mega Absol is really nice. Love the art direction, colors. The greens and the yellows work really well together. If they were gonna have another character card come out, I really wish they would make one for Steven. Steven is my boy. Steven Stone. They made one for N though. They have one here for N and Black Bolt. I mean, that's pretty nice, I think. The art's very, very soft. That's like, it's crazy how it's not even in the top 5. Why is this card? Tell me why this card is in the top 5 most expensive cards for this set. Why is this worth $220? Like, I know it's by a really, like, good artist, but I don't think this should be worth that much. This is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that's worth that much. It should, the Curum should be worth more than that. We recently pulled this card in Japanese. That's pretty cool. There's so many IRs that we haven't seen from this set. But honestly, I'm happy with the SRRs I've pulled, because we've pulled the Zekrom and the Reshiram, and those were really the only two that I want other than maybe Curum. Curum would be really, really, really cool to pull. Then I'd have all 3 legendaries. But what I really want, what we're really chasing now are these BWRs. We still haven't seen a single one of these, and I really want to know what these look like in real life. Yeah, so we're chasing the Zekrom, we're chasing the Victini, and we're chasing the Reshiram. Honestly, if I can just pull one of these, that would be awesome. Yeah, we have our chase is still ongoing, y'all. And I'll be doing, I don't know, probably maybe like, 3 more streams? 3 more streams focus on Black Bolt and White Flare after this. So we'll see. We'll see if we're able to pull it. Yeah, Steven. Steven Stone, I think is his name in English. Steven. Steven. Yeah. I mean, oh, we have this belt. Wow, Steven's Beldam card, which I don't have actually. This is probably a card that I should probably pick up by itself sometime. Troy Daigo. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what his Japanese name is. Oh wait. Oh, Daigo is his name. Daigo no? Daigo no Danbaru? Is that right? I can read some some Japanese. I'm not really good at it. The Prime Gay Pokeboy. Yes, exactly. We were reading Japanese. Me and my friend Johan was a guest on our last stream, and we were reading Japanese and trying to like practice our Japanese by reading the Japanese text off of the Japanese Pokemon cards. I think he's better than I am. I'm not that great of a reader. But yeah. Maybe I'll practice on stream. Danberu. Danberu. Is that Beru? Is that not Ba? gotten better. I wish I took like more like Japanese classes when I was in like high school, but like they didn't really formally have any Japanese classes. We only had like a Japanese club for like extraterrestrial extracurricular activities if you wanted to take those courses, but like they're mostly like student run and not like run by professors. So okay, so that I was right. I always second guess myself when I'm pronouncing Japanese because I really don't know if I'm doing it right. Well, if I'm saying it right. But yeah, I don't know. I want to visit Japan eventually one day. That's like something that I want to happen. All right. I am scared of clicking anything in OBS because I don't want it to crash. Okay. I don't think it's crashing. I think we're good there. The way that I'm so scared of it crashing. I don't know why it was crashing at all before, so I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna refill my water bottle and then we're just gonna brain rot over some Pokemon cards, so I'll be right back. I have returned. Let me turn the music back on for you all. Even though I've been looping the same song for this entire time. Thank you, thank you. Any fun plans this weekend? Anyone else have some fun plans this weekend? I was thinking about going to see a movie, but I'm not sure. Because I still haven't seen Thunderbolts. I also haven't seen Fantastic Four. I don't even know if Thunderbolts is in theaters anymore, but I know it's going to be releasing very soon. On Disney Plus on yeah, for streaming. So I'm excited to see that with some friends. I know they'll be streaming it too. On Sunday, visiting the ocean. Ooh, the ocean. Are you gonna be visiting the ocean like a beach or like visiting it on a cruise ship, or how are we visiting the ocean? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the asylum. You are now officially one of my seekers. The beach. Oh, everyone is going to the beach. I really want to go to the beach, but unfortunately, we don't have any beaches near us. But I mean, it's I say I want to go to the beach, but honestly, the only thing I do at the beach is like sit like on a blanket on the sand and watch like my friends like go swimming or something, and maybe take strolls down along the seashore. I'm not really much of a swimmer, but I do enjoy like seashell hunting and seeing what other kinds of stuff that you find like on the beach. I remember the last time I went to the beach, I found one of those like shark eggs or something. That was really cool. They look very different than what you would think. I didn't know what it was before, but like it was like this weird brown looking drill looking shape thing, and I was like, what is this? And they were just like, oh, that's a shark egg. I was just like, what? What do you mean a shark egg? What was it doing on the beach? So yeah, that was really cool. Obviously we with us. We're just like, I don't know what we would do with it. We did take the shells and everything though. But yeah, there's some fun things that we found on the beach. I really the if there's anything that I really want to find though, it'd be like one of those teeth, like shark teeth. But like I want to find like a super rare like fossil or some kind, like a megalodon tooth. Like those look really cool and are really like once you find them, you're just like, wow, that's a big ass tooth. It came from a big ass creature. I feel like finding a fossil must be like it sounds like something that people it just doesn't happen to everyone. Like how do you find a fossil and what if it's a fossil of something that has not been yet discovered yet? Like how do you like how would you even react if you found a fossil and you couldn't even identify what it was? Like that's pretty cool, I think. I think the only cool thing that I've found other than that shark egg would be I can't think of anything else. That's probably like the coolest thing that I've ever found. Yeah. If lucky, we can find ambers there. Ooh, ambers. I'm really vibing with this new song that Doja Cat released, even though I'm not a fan of Doja Cat as a person. I have to keep saying that because I don't want people to think that it's just like, oh, I support their art and therefore I also support them as a person. No, some artists aren't like great people, but I do love their art, which is unfortunate because I feel like a lot of problematic people out there are just really good at what they do, unfortunately. Da-da. All right, let's go back to my normal playlist. Oh, that's an advertisement that's playing. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I hope you have fun at the beach. That sounds really cool. It's been a while since I've been to the beach. I really do want to go back. I want to try a cruise ship vacation again. I was really young when I first was on a cruise ship. I remember very little because like I was so young, I wasn't able to participate in a lot of the events that were on the ship itself. But I remember being able to like just do whatever I wanted. It was really cool. You would just roam around, uh, go grab some food and have as much food as you want. There was like a whole aisle of like desserts that you could just like try. I wonder if that stuff has changed now since the pandemic. Because this was before the pandemic. I don't know if any regulations and stuff have changed since then. You just lay around and enjoy nice food? That sounds nice. Yeah, I didn't really do any summer-related activities this year for summer, and it's almost fall. But I guess that's not bad. I'm not really a big fan of summer, to be honest. It's too hot for me to actually enjoy anything. My favorite season is definitely autumn. Yeah, and it's like you got Halloween coming up too as well. So you got all the spooky decorations everywhere. And then it's getting like cooler and then like the leaves and everything start piling up and everything turns from like green to orange. It's like such a nice vibe. I just love the feeling of autumn when it actually starts like when everything starts like transitioning. That's the only thing this year. I'm looking forward to winter. Yeah, I think autumn and winter definitely my two favorite seasons. Yeah, if I wanted a one season for it to be all year round, it would probably be autumn though. I could do without snow. I'm not like a huge fan of snow. Like it's pretty, but like honestly, it is there is a lot of it does cause a lot of complications and stuff. So if I could just look at the snow, that's fine. Anyway, let's go open some Pokemon cards. Open a booster pack. All right, let me set up my camera real quick. And then we could decide which packs we want to open, or which pack we want to open today. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody who loves me. All right. Do we have any booster packs in mind that we want? Let me see what we got. I did recently add some more Twilight Masquerade and Destined Rivals to my booster pack set if you wanted to open either of those as well. All right. Here is our pack selection. For your booster pack redeem, we got Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, Temporal Forces, Lost Origin, Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Paldea Evolved, 151, Surging Sparks, Astral Radiance, Twilight Masquerade, and Paldean Fates. So we have a huge selection to choose from. Is there anything that interests you? If not, I can just pick something random. Fates. Let's open some. Let's open Pikachu. All right. Our first booster pack redeem of the day. Let's see if IU has some good luck today. See what we can get out of this booster pack. I remember last time we opened this pack, this set, we also pulled, what is it, a full art, Glimora? That was pretty cool. Wonder if we can beat that today. Numo, Maractus, Paldean Student, Charmeleon, TM's Crisis Punch, Dot Spawn, Technical Machine, Crisis Punch again, Camerupt, and for our last card, we just have a regular Hollow Annihilate. So nothing from that booster pack today. I guess we did pull a good card last time, so maybe this is just another one of those situations where we spent our luck. You need 200 points to redeem the booster pack. Oh, so close. 200 more points. I wish I can just give, I don't know if I can just give out channel points. I don't know how that works. I've only recently discovered you can give gold to people. I actually don't know how to do that. But speaking of gold, let me start another battle royale. And hi Vanilla, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. We are just having a chill day. I've been working all week, but honestly, it hasn't been as stressful as it used to be. I think, I don't know, I'm trying to find a good work-life balance and try to socialize with people, too. It's been so hard trying to balance, giving attention, and having quality time with all of my friends recently, and it's like a good feeling, because, like, before, I would always spend time with the same circle of friends over and over and over again, and now I actually have like other circles, and I think it's good to have multiple circles to branch out and spend and just kind of like get you not so like tied down to like one place all the time. I think it's better for your mental health to always have like different people in your life that brings a different kind of energy. Ooh, congrats! Our first time chatter, Mama Shybug has won your first battle royale. That is 500 gold that you can now put towards gambling. And you can always gamble using slots, using the slots redeem, and then just like that. I know, I am enabling my chat to gamble with me, but hey, I am enabling some responsible gambling where we only use fake money. No real money involved. Cosita round did win the one round before. And Vanilla's been winning a lot of these battle royales. Like, we've been saying like I feel like all Vanilla's luck has just been in the battle royales. That's it. That's where it's all being spent right now. But yes, thank you so much for the booster pack redeem. Sorry that we did not pull anything out from it, but maybe we'll have better luck next time. We're saving up our luck. Maybe we're saving our luck for the actual pulls that we're pulling on stream today. And we're just focusing on more Black Bolt and White Flare. We are still searching for that BWR card. We already pulled 2 of the chases that we've been looking for SIRs, so we're just looking for a BWR card now. How are the polls? I haven't really started. We just opened 1 booster pack. But hi, Rain. Welcome in. Everyone go check out Rain. He's also a Pokemon card fanatic and also an artist and a streamer and a rigger. I've recently been discovering a lot of things about him. He's very talented. Also a singer, music producer maybe? I feel like all of my friends are so talented. I just haven't had like the actual like time to sit down and like go through what they all do. I just know that they do things, and so do I. You're just a gay with too many hobbies? True. You know, I feel that. I'm also gay with way too many hobbies. And I'm here streaming and VTubing and opening Pokemon cards and making TikToks. But yeah, we're just now getting started. We're gonna start with, should I open Japanese first or English first? What do y'all think? I feel like we always open English first, but that's only because I don't know, I feel like my luck with English has been like so inconsistent that I always have to end the stream with like opening a Japanese box that has like guaranteed hit rates. You say go for Japanese. Does everyone else think we should go for Japanese first? Maybe we should start off the stream with good hits, right? And then the disappointment for the rest of the stream. If only Johan were here to help me out with the Japanese for the Japanese boxes. All right, let's start with the Japanese then. Do Black Bolt first, since I always start with Black Bolt, and I kind of want to continue that tradition. But yeah, so far we've pulled what? 3 SARs from the Japanese boxes so far. So our luck with Japanese has been so much better than our English. As far as like the high rarity pulls go. Maybe we'll pull a BWR in Japanese before we do in English. I feel like that is probably what's gonna happen. I'm manifesting it right now. We're gonna pull a BWR in Japanese before we pull one from English. All right, here we go. Opening my our first box, first Japanese box of Black Bolt. on this stream. Good luck. Here we go. We haven't pulled a God Pack from Japanese yet. I feel like that'd be pretty cool to pull as well. I know the God Packs in Japanese are a bit underwhelming compared to English because there's only 7 cards, so you can only get like 6 art rares and 1 SIR, but it's still pretty impressive. SAR, I mean. So we got a Pokeball and a Chandelier. Hollow. But I really do enjoy opening Japanese boxes, because their pull rates are guaranteed. You're guaranteed to have 4 art rares, 4 EXs, and at least 1 super rare card from these boxes. And 1 Master Ball. Like, it's like, honestly, such a good amount of hits for the amount you pay for. And they're like just a little bit under the price of a English booster box. And I think if I'm going to be opening a booster box, I would rather have guaranteed hits and less bulk to deal with. And I think that's the one thing that I really hate about opening English, is that I always get so much bulk and not really as many hits. So it always feels unbalanced. Less bulk, amen. Alright. Snivy is so cute. Ooh. Lampent. Got a Pokeball. You know, is that Behem? Behem? Some of these, I am so bad with the names of Black and Bolt. It's like probably the generation of Pokemon where I actually struggle so hard with these names. Oh, you have one little tiny question? What's the question? You know, you can always just ask questions instead of asking if I can ask a question, because I'd rather answer the question that you have instead of waiting for the question. Fine. Oh, we got our first art rare of this box. We were just talking about our Behem, or in Japanese, it's Opemu? I don't know if that's right. Wonderland and Alice in Wonderland is a personal universe. What means everyone have a different Wonderland? So my question is, what do you think would be your Wonderland? And why a Bara Asian Mad Hatter? I don't know if I have a... I don't know what would be considered my Wonderland. That's an interesting question. Hi, Lyra. Welcome in. How are you doing? Everyone go check out Lyra. She's the one that made my chibi model. And rigged it and everything. She's a beast at art. What's my Wonderland? Honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like my ideal, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I always have a hard time thinking about these things because people ask me questions like, what do I want for my birthday? And I don't even know how to answer that because there isn't really anything I want. I legitimately can't think of anything that I truly want right now. Everything that I could possibly want, I feel like I already have. I already have like an amazing support system. Plenty of friends who care about me and cherish me. I am living in I have my own place, my own apartment. I live by myself. I have achieved a lot of goals. I have Um, Career-wise, I have worked in many like movie many productions and many for like studios and stuff like that. Many shows. I've worked in an anime movie already. Worked on a lot of projects on animated projects online as well. Have a lot of personal animated projects that I've completed, and I'm currently working on some. I am self-employed. I feel like that's something that not many people can say, that they are self-employed and can take care of themselves. There isn't really anything that I want. I guess I just want to be peaceful, at peace. I feel like a lot of the times there's just so much going on right now around me that actively makes me not want to go anywhere. And if I were to have a wonderland, that wonderland would just be to exist in a world where no one is judgmental and everyone is supportive of each other and treats each other like human beings. And you'd think that would be like something that we'd already have, but for whatever reason, that is just something that's so unrealistic that we are still having to deal with that politically and just as part of everyday life, and it's crazy. It's hot, I'm dying. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I have the AC like on high right now. For a forest where the leaves are Pokemon cards in my Wonderland. I don't know if I want that. I feel like uh Pokemon cards itself would just be uh uh a lot of waste, to be honest. There's a lot of waste in Pokemon cards. At least that's one of my criticisms of Pokemon cards, because the booster packs themselves are a lot of waste. There's so many wrappers, the boxes, and stuff like that. There's a lot of waste. I think, at least in Japanese and Chinese Pokemon cards, they're trying to minimize waste by having those jumbo booster packs, and I feel like that's really great. Um, Ooh, look at that cute Pidove. Is it Pidove in English? That's so cute, AR. And Beartic? I don't know. I'm sorry if my answer to your question is very like is too real. I think when it comes to these things, it's hard for me to like picture myself in like a fantasy world, because always have to think about like what is and isn't realistic. Because like even if I'm thinking about things that are unrealistic and like trying to think of like something ridiculous, like being part of a universe where I am just surrounded by men, I start to like think about all the things that would be bad about that scenario. And I feel like a lot of my what I like and what I want changes so much all the time. Like one day, yes, I do want maybe I do want to be in a relationship with a man. And the next day I'm be like, ew, a relationship? Ew, men. Who would want to be in a relationship with men? Like I really cannot decide or make up my mind. So yeah, you're talking to the person who is oop, I'm so sorry. Oh, who is so bad at making decisions for himself and everyone around him. The ideal Wonderland for me would be a Wonderland where all the decisions are made for me, but like because it's like all the decisions are made for me, but in a way where like it's actually something that I do want that I didn't know that I want. Maybe the ideal Wonderland for me is a Wonderland where I can actually make decisions. Yeah, Pidove is so cute. There's actually so many art rares I haven't seen from this set yet. Like when I do end up pulling a card that I haven't seen yet, and I'll be like, wow, how come no one's ever pulled this card? How come I've never seen anyone pull it before? Like I haven't seen anyone pull, like I know there's a Verizian art rare, but I haven't seen the other two. I'm pretty sure there's art rares for the other two legendaries. I haven't seen them. I just haven't. I don't know what they look like at all. All right. We are cutting it. Oh, there's our third art rare. And our hollow behind it. It says Among Us. Or in Japanese, Moroba Oreru. I probably screwed that up. Wait, is it Moro Bareru? I don't know. This is my Japanese boot camp here. Reading Japanese from Pokemon cards. Wait, is it third? No, there's one more art rare. We just still have one more art rare that we can pull from this box. And we're still looking for our high rarity card. I wonder what that will be. It'd be crazy if we pull another SAR. Axew. Oh, we got another P-Dove, Pokeball, and a Volcarona. I do appreciate how I haven't doubled up on any, like, SAR or SIR pulls in either language. So now I can collect, like, one of each card and not have to worry about, because I don't really care about the language of the cards, I just care about the art. And if I can collect the cards, like an art rare of each Pokemon, collectively in both Japanese and English together, that would be pretty cool. Got a Pokeball. I don't remember the pre-evolution of Tortuga. And then a Cobalion. Or is it Tortuga and Caracosta? This is Tortuga. I am so bad with these Pokemon names. Alright. Is it about time for us to pull our SAR chase? Caracosta. We are due for a BWR though. Only got a few more packs left. Will one of these packs have the BWR that we're looking for? Oh, Dino. Oh, Litwick is so cute. Oh, we got our Master Ball. Here we go. Is it Dwebble? Such a cute Pokemon. And a Meloetta EX. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I'm back in my cell, all by myself. Battle Royale. Oh, Battle Royale. We are starting another Battle Royale. Day could be better. At least you get to relax now. Well, I'm glad you have the opportunity to relax now. I'm so sorry that your day probably wasn't as great as you hoped for it to be. And hopefully being here helps make your day a little better. We're just starting a Battle Royale, so maybe your little avatar will use that use your frustration to your advantage. See if you can come out on top in the end. Maractus. And our last art rare of the box. We're still missing our high rarity card. I wonder what it's gonna be. Let's see. Oh, Damaro? Is that right? Otamaro? Otamaro. I think. I think that's a da, or is that a ku? I'm so bad at reading Japanese, y'all. so rusty. Ever since I stopped doing Duolingo. Oh, who is it? Oh, would you look at that? Robin, you won! We manifested that win for you. Congratulations. Now you have won 500 gold that you could put towards gambling using the slots redeem. Congratulations. See? You just need a little bit of rage, a little frustration to get your avatar. Pokeball and a Haxorus. We are down to our last 3 packs and we still haven't seen our high rarity chase card. Alright. Is this the pack where we're gonna find our BWR? Let's see. BWR? Got a Pokeball Litwick and Landorus. Did you go all in? All of us are such big gamblers. Does the gamble redeem actually work? I've only seen people ever use the slots redeem. Oh, there we go. Dang. So close. Alright. I can sense it. This is the pack where we're gonna get something good. We got a Pokeball Snivy and... Okay, well, we got an Excadrill EX. We're down to our last pack. We really haven't found our SR yet. That's crazy. It didn't say anything, which probably means that you didn't win. Usually when you win, it'll say that you have won so much gold. All right, this is the last pack of this box. If there isn't an SAR or a BWR in this pack, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, here we go. It has to be here. It has to be in this pack. Otherwise, we have some issues. All right, Pokeball Haxorus, and we got a Zekrom Full Art. Not a BWR or an SAR, but hey, I haven't pulled this card yet in either set, so I'll take it. We got a Zekrom Full Art, y'all. I really like the design for this Full Art specifically because of the black in front of the yellow. That looks really cool. That looks really cool. Last pack, too. It really edged us for the whole time. I'll take it, though. I'll put it on a stand, too. I think it deserves a little stand. That was our top hitter of the day so far, our heavy hitter. All right. But we still have yet to pull another BWR or another SAR. So let's try our luck with White Flare now in Japanese. Thank you for the squish redeem. Sorry there's no animation for it. It's just me saying that I got squished. So you have my word that I got squished. I'm excited to work on to be in live 2D boot camp next month. I'm really excited. I've been looking at a lot of live 2D walkthroughs and videos, and I think it's something that I would like to kind of transition into. Instead of just working on art and animation, I feel like live 2D would just be a good avenue for me to kind of like change up my content. And maybe it'll be something new that people would like to. Instead of seeing 2D animated stuff, they could see like live 2D animated stuff, which will be pretty cool. I could see if I can animate some of my older artworks and see how that goes. Got a, was that Herdier Pokeball? And a Reshiram EX? You squished that cute face. You squished it. I am squished. I also feel like live 2D would probably make video editing a little bit easier if I wanted to just animate like a still image and have that looping. That would be pretty easy with live 2D. I do feel like sometimes being a creator, ooh, that's a new one. As Gigigiaru. That's so silly. They just put 2 extra gis in front of the name. That's cool. I feel like being a creator, it's like collecting the Infinity Stones, because I am like actually trying to learn like as much as I can when it comes to any kind of creative, anything creative out there. Like we addressed before, I am a person with many hobbies, but also I just want to know how to do a lot of things. I want to know how to do everything. And my next, the next goal of mine is to learn Live 2D and learn how to make my own Live 2D model, a proper one. Got a Pokeball Arcan. Oh, have I been mixing up? Yes, I have cross-contaminated my bulk. So let me fix that. Don't want to cross-contaminate my bulk. But yeah. It's been 7 months since I started streaming. Can y'all believe that? Actually, no, it's been 8 months. 8 months now. Because I started, like, earlier this year. It's almost been a year. Got a Pokeball Swanna. You're doing great, sweetie. Thank you. It was never really my intention to become a streamer or a VTuber, to be honest. I just wanted to show off my Pokemon cards, but it does seem like it is an avenue for me to explore all of my creative interests. So If it's something I'm already doing, why not continue doing it? It is really one of those might as well kind of situations. Like, I'm already doing what a VTuber does, creating content, being on social media, networking with a lot of other creatives. I got an original character with like a story and lore. I have art from my original character. I'm able to create my own art and like videos of my character and my lore. So it's like, yeah, might as well just go ahead and be a VTuber since I'm already doing all the work that a VTuber does, right? It is really one of those situations where it's just like how I accidentally became a VTuber. I do feel like a lot of the accomplishments in my life have not been calculated. Everything just happened by accident. It just so happened that I got the job opportunity to work on an anime production. It just so happened that I am now self-employed because my Patreon was making me more money than I was getting paid working in a studio. I'm very thankful that everything seems to have worked out for me in some kind of way. Now, I just wish that I would have the kind of creative drive necessary to continue pursuing like full time in self-employment because I am feeling very burnt out every single day. But I am happy that I'm able to at least stream and hang out with my friends and dedicate my time to a hobby that does not involve any kind of that does not employ me in any way. All right, we have pulled just one art rare from this box. So we're looking for 3 more art rares and then our mega chase card, heavy hitter of the box, which could be anything. But I'm hoping it's going to be a BWR. I'm just going to keep repeating those 3 letters until I actually see one. Because that's how manifestation works, right? Got a Pokeball Gikiyaru and a holographic Gothitelle. We're invincible, oh, oh, young and relentless. Get up. All right. And relentless. Oh, that is so cute. Lillipup, I believe, is the name. That is so cute. Well, that's our second art rare of the box. Adorable card. So cute. There are so many dog Pokemon. Think about it. You actually have enough dog Pokemon to have a only dog Pokemon team if you wanted to. Can we name all the dog Pokemon? There's so many of them. Because there's the Lillipup line, there's Fido, that evolutionary line. There's Greavard evolutionary line, the ghost dog Pokemon. There's Growlithe, Lycanroc, Rockruff, that evolutionary line. There's so many dog Pokemon out there. I guess Houndour and Houndoom are considered dog Pokemon. What else? There has to be more. Is Riolu and Lucario considered dog Pokemon? I feel like they are, in some way. Got a Pokeball Stunfisk. Jellicent EX. Japanese do love their 1-1 dogs. Go, go, go! We go, go, go! Alright. I think we are halfway through. At least halfway through. Got a Pokeball. And then a regular hollow behind it. I wonder when Pokemon's gonna decide to stop. What generation are they going to stop Pokemon at? Because there's so many generations, so many like endless possibilities. I can't even imagine how or when it will end. Are they working on the next generation of Pokemon right now? Or are they just gonna keep doing like remakes? It was very interesting for them to go back to Black and White for Scarlet and Violet. Or to end the Scarlet and Violet era with Black and White. Honestly, don't mind if they decide to go back and revisit like older regions, because I really love Hoenn region. I would love for them to revisit the Hoenn region again. The Johto region will be fun to revisit as well. As long as they make money with with new ones, they never will stop. Exactly, like they're never gonna stop. I just hope that the creatives would not be lazy with the designs and everything. Oh, that is a cool card. Nice. Agiruda. Agiru? Is that Ruari? Agiru. Agiruda. Hi, Maverick. Welcome in. That's cool. Another cool art rare. We're just missing one more art rare from this box. And our secret rare. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm just very excited to be opening Pokemon cards. It's my favorite day of the week. I just love opening shiny cardboard. Earlier, we were looking at the new sets that are coming out soon with Mega Evolutions. I'm not quite sure how I feel about them. So I'm hoping that it's a set that still has some good cards that have yet to be revealed, because I don't know. Right now, I'm debating on skipping it. That's how I feel. All right, we got a Buffalont EX. Just relaxing. Got done playing Red Dead Online with a friend. Ooh. I need to find more time to game with friends. I haven't been gaming very much. Haven't been playing Peak at all. I want to play Overwatch and try out Wu Yang once he comes out officially soon. Any new games anyone else has been playing? I feel like this is a time of year where they are about to release a lot of new games, right? I'm just waiting on Pokemon Legends ZA to come out. That's the one game I'm going to be brain rotting with all of my friends that are also Pokemon fanatics and enthusiasts like me. Ooh, I got a Pokeball. Baiba. Nira. And Gigigiyaru. You just replay the Mafia games and Yakuza, waiting also for the new Pokemon game and Ghost of Yote. Nice. I need more sleeves. I'm running out. Let me grab some sleeves real quick. I guess that's the best part about being a Pokemon card or Pokemon enthusiast is that they're never gonna run out of content for us to enjoy, I guess. It's like, there's our money. That's where the money is going. Oh, I need to drink water. My throat is so dry right now. Another game I haven't touched in a while is Raven's Watch. I wonder if they're working on any new characters and updates. I feel like the majority of the games I do play... Ooh, we got a Master Ball Virizion. Nice. And our SR is a trainer card, which is kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Especially this guy. I don't even know this guy. Damn. I feel like the trainer cards are the worst cards to pull as the rare of the box. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that is not a BWR, but at least we got a Master Ball Virizion. I'll take that. But yeah, I feel like the majority of the games I do play are just games that my friends have roped me into playing. I need to find my passion and actually enjoying games by myself again. I know my friend Johan has been asking me to play Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, and Tears of the Kingdom. So maybe when I actually find like the motivation to play games again, that's going to be the game that I play. Maybe I should look into playing... Oh, there's our final art rare. So we got our Yan Mask, or Desumasu? Desmasu? Desmasu? Oh, like Death Mask. The Desimasu. And then our last pack of this box, which I'm not expecting to have anything since we've pulled our art rare and our SR already, but hey, never know. Maybe there's a BWR in this pack. There's a Pokeball Virizion and our holographic Cobalion. Cobalion? No. Terrakion. Alright, well, unfortunately, there's no SAR from our Japanese boxes today, but that's okay. I guess it's a good thing we started off with Japanese and we're ending it with English, because maybe we'll be able to pull something cool out of English. If our luck has not been used up yet, then I hope that we're saving it up for the Japanese, for the English sets. But from our Japanese boxes, we have acquired our Zekrom, full art. I'm guessing this Harlequin clown guy. And then we got our Yen mask. This guy, a lily pup. Our Gigigigiyaru. This cute tadpole little guy. Our Amoongus mushroom guy. P-Dove. Insanely cute card. And then our Behem. Our art rares for our Japanese set. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. A Barraskewda appears. Let's see. I'll throw a great ball at it. Maybe that'll stick. Alright. We are gonna move on to opening English now. I feel like starting next week, I won't be opening as much Pokemon cards as I used to. Just because I need to actually make room for make time for things off stream, like drawing and stuff like that. I feel like I spend so much time on stream opening Pokemon cards, and I don't have enough time to like actually work or game anymore. So we're gonna see if we could try something different starting next week. Maybe after stream, play some games instead. But yes, I have one more ETB of Black Bolt and one more ETB of White Flare remaining. So we're going to have a little pack battle between these two ETBs to see which ones have better hits. And I'm probably not going to open any more ETBs from this set because honestly, the value of an ETB and the value of the packs are it's like so disproportionate, where I feel like I spend so much money on an ETB, but you only get 9 packs. And each ETB costs like, what, $60 nowadays? It's really expensive. And I feel like I don't get any good hits from ETBs. Other than that one time I pulled a God Pack, and that was that just one time. I haven't gotten any... Well, that's a lie, because I pulled I pulled the Reshiram SIR from a White Flare ETB like a few streams ago. But other than those 2 instances, I feel like it's not really worth opening ETBs anymore. They're just too expensive. So I think I'm just going to keep 2 booster bundles and blisters. But they do come with these promo cards, which are nice. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with all the promo cards I have, though. I feel like what they should do for ETBs is have different promo cards, and what I mean is like have like different IRs, illustration rares that could be promo cards, so that every time you open an ETB, you have a chance of getting a different one instead of getting the same one every single time. I feel like that would make things much more interesting. That would give people an incentive to actually, you know, open ETBs and open new ones. Hi, Johnny. Welcome in. How are you doing? All right, so we got our 9 packs of White Flare and 9 packs of Black Bolt. And we're just going to have a little pack battle to see which one has the better hits. And then here's the promo card for the Black Bolt ETB. I think I prefer this one over the other one. It's a very interesting choice of Pokemon to use for promo cards, though. All right, here we go. We got a pack battle between White Flare and Black Bolt ETBs. We're going to start with White Flare first. See what we get out of this ETB. We got a first pack Magic last time and pulled the Reshiram SIR. What if we do the same thing this time? Get some First pack magic, pull a BWR, that would be crazy. Playing Final Fantasy 14. I never really got into the Final Fantasy games, but I know all of my friends, so many of my friends play Final Fantasy. Scraggy, Roggenrola, Gothita, Shelmet, Galvantula, Heatmore, Sawsbuck, Watchog. Ooh, we got our Mian Shao illustration rare from our first pack. Let's go. And an Archeops. You know what I realized? We did not weigh that pack, so let me go ahead and weigh that pack, because I have... So I've been weighing each and every single one of my packs that I've been opening for Modern Set and just documenting that in a spreadsheet for those of you who don't know. Just for science, but also keeps things organized, so now I can tell people exactly how much I've opened of each set and what I've opened from each set. This one had 1 holographic card, 1 reverse, and 1 illustration rare. That is why we're weighing them. It's for science. I am a nerd. But hi, Noodle. Welcome in. Eventually, I'm going to use this data for something. I've compiled these spreadsheets with like all the data of all the packs that I've opened and stuff like that. I've actually been able to use it for something the other day. Because another fellow collector, we're also making like these science videos to determine whether or not these packs are weighable, if you can determine what packs come with what. And one of his points was that these sets were not weighable, and that is only partially true because you can weigh a God pack from the specialty sets, because I have weighed and pulled one from Black Bolt, and that was the only variable that he did not, was the only data that he wasn't able to collect, because apparently it's so rare to actually pull a God pack. I did not realize this until now, when I'm like several hundred packs in, and I have not encountered another God pack. So it's pretty crazy that we encountered a God pack in the first box that we opened. That was a hollow energy. But yes, you can weigh God packs, and they weigh significantly heavier than a normal pack, like 30 or 23 grams, 23.5 grams. So if those of you who are opening packs, like loose packs that people are selling, they could have weighed all of them and taken out all the God packs, and you wouldn't know. But generally speaking, I don't think it is very likely for anyone to be able to tell whether a pack has any rare cards in it by how they weigh. From my experience, the heavier that pack is, the more likely you're just gonna get a bunch of regular hollow cards that aren't worth anything. So unless it's like significantly heavier, like a God pack, which weighs more than 23 grams, then I'd say the risk of you actually buying loose packs isn't really that much of a risk. You're just missing out on the possibility of possibly pulling a God pack, but it's so rare. So rare. We got a Pokeball Watchog, Lampent, and a Reshiram EX. So that was a regular hollow, a reverse hollow, a Pokeball, and an EX, because that energy card was reverse. I love how we just have this like empty stand here. Let's see. I should probably let's stick this Reshiram here, because that was the card that we pulled from a White Flare ETB few streams ago. So that was our most recent heavy hitter from English. And we still have not pulled a BWR. We're gonna switch things up. I'm gonna open this pack upside down. Let's see if we can pull something nice from this upside down pack pull. I want to develop a talent of reading things upside down. Leavanny. Swoobat. I'm so bad. I can't do it. Sawsbuck. I can't do it. And a Verizian Hollow. I wonder if that's a very specific talent. Someone in the world can do that, right? I believe someone in the world can do that. It's not me. $22.87 grams. Actually, let me shake this pack. Shake well before opening, like they say. All right. One more. All right, that was for good luck. You mostly can read it, also backwards? Wow. I wish I was that literate. Not all of us are... There are people who are literate, and there are people who are extra literate, and they can read minds. Okay, let's see. We got a holographic energy, Swellis, Cottony, Litwick, Stunfisk, Zebra Strike, Exeglor, got a Pokeball Frillish, and Boldore, and a Samurott. So that was 2 hollows, 1 reverse hollow, and 1 Pokeball. Shake it, baby. Have to shake well before opening. That's the rule now. And I'm upsetting a lot of collectors out there who care so much about the card quality. They're like, you're ruining the card by shaking it. Oh wait, I didn't weigh this one, did I? Alright, 22.64. I am so locked in. Ooh, got a Vanillite illustration rare. Okay, White Flare. Looks like all the hits are coming from White Flare today. That usually never happens. Unfortunately, we've already pulled this card. And the Mienshao. It's crazy how we are like pulling duplicates when we still have yet so many illustration rares to pull. Was that a reverse, an illustration rare, and a hollow card? All right, 2 illustration rares from 1 ETB so far. That's not bad. That is not bad. Our luck has never been this good before with White Flare, so I'll take it. I think the only way for us to catch up with hits for White Flare is if we pull a God Pack. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just got a notification for a Pokemon drop. All right. Oh. All right, how many packs we got left? 4 packs left from this ETB. 2 illustration rares so far. Look how... I really like how shiny these holographic cards, though. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see it, it's just like, oh, wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I wonder if they're gonna keep this holographic... Um, I know they're changing up the holographic patterns for Mega Evolutions. I really like what they got going on for the current set. I wonder if they're gonna do anything different for the next Mega Evolution set. Got a Pokeball Mienfoo, Brave Bangle, another Archeops Hollow. I wonder what it's like to be like, because I'm sure they have like creative directors for this stuff, right? It'd be really exciting to like work as a creative director for Pokemon cards and like be in charge of the art direction of new sets. I feel like that's a creative job that I would love to have, actually. Right, 22.74? Yeah, Mask, Boldor, Pignite, Duat, Sock, Durant, Tool Scrapper, Scraggy, Ducklet, and a Hydreigon EX. That Hydreigon EX SIR, that's an awesome card that I haven't seen many people pull. All right, and we got 22.66 grams for this pack right here. Any big hits? Well, so far we have only pulled 2 illustration rares from this White Flare ETB. Our Japanese boxes were kind of mid. We pulled Zekrom Full Art from Black Bolt, and then just that clown guy Full Art from White Flare, which was kind of disappointing. I feel like the trainer Full Arts are like the worst thing to pull from Japanese boxes. But so far from this ETB, we've pulled two art rares, but we've already pulled these cards, so they're just duplicates. Nothing too extraordinary, but hey, 2 illustration rares from an ETB is probably like the best that I've ever done from an ETB, so I'm not gonna complain too much. I've decided that I'm probably only gonna get like maybe a set of ETBs from like each new generation and only stick to booster packs and like bundles. blisters and bundles. I really do think ETBs are like a scam in Pokemon. Yeah, freaking Harlequin card. Hate it. Hate it so much. Alright. Last pack of this ETB. Let's see if we can get one more illustration rare. Nope. And nope. So we only got from this one ETB, got what? 2 EXs, 3 Pokeballs, and 2 illustration rares. Kinda mid, not gonna lie. Starting off kinda mid, but hey, let's see what we're gonna get from Black Bolt. We're having a little pack battle. Yeah, it's so wasteful. The energy cards and like all the other like stuff, I don't need it. I only want the packs, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all the accessories and the dice and everything that I have. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that. Okay. So this is Black Bolt. Let me make sure I'm on the right tab. So far, Black Bolt has seriously been spoiling me with all the hits, though. I don't know what it is about White Flare. There's a misbalance here. Major batching issues, if I've ever seen any. But let's see if this Black Bolt ETB has better hits than White Flare. Snivy is so cute. I think Black Bolt in general has the better Pokemon. We got Minchino. Cute. Whirlipede and a Haxorus. So we got one holographic card, one reverse, and one Pokeball. I think was the energy card. No, the energy card was also hollow, so that's 2 holographic cards. I need to make sure I'm not cross-contaminating my bulk here. Cross-contaminating bulk is such a funny phrase. Okay. So far we got 1 Pokeball from Black Bolt. Let's see what is inside the rest of these packs. P-Dove, Fracture, Whirlipede, Tynamo, Electros, Musharna, Simisage, Golurk, Caracosta, and a Klinklang. So 1 hollow and 2 reverse hollows. On to our 3rd pack. And it looks like White Flare is in the lead for this ETB as well. I'm really excited to see what my luck is going to be for the booster bundles, though. Because usually the booster bundles have, like, the best hits in them. For whatever reason. It's like the hit rates are just insanely terrible when it comes to, like, products that have, like, a ton of packs. Oh, okay, well, we got a Master Ball among us. Wow. Is that our first Master Ball from English today? Nice. Let me write that down real quick. So 1 Master Ball, an Axew, and a Victini Hollow. The sticker collection hits were kind of gaggy too, right? I can't believe that Seismitoad is $200. It does not deserve that. It is not worth that much. Like, the art is not that good. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It should not be worth more than a Kyurem. It's crazy. It's like the value of cards. The rarity of the card does not matter anymore. Does not matter. It is the Magikarp artist, but like, at least it makes sense for the other arts that they've done. Seismitoad? Really? Everyone wants a Seismitoad? Hi, Curie. Hold on, I just realized I've never really formally addressed you outside of chat before. How do you want me to call you? Also, you too, Rain, because I don't want to just call y'all by your usernames. I feel like I don't know my friends' names. My friends by association and my friends. It's like, wait, y'all have real names. Us, that's like me calling my IRL friends by their usernames on Discord instead of by their real names. Do y'all do that? Have you all ever been friends with people online for so long that in real life you just call them by their username handle and not by their real names? Even if you know them? Because I have IRL friends that I still call by their usernames, and it's so funny. Oh, let me give you shoutouts. Hold on. But yeah, so far, I mean, our hits have been mid so far. We haven't pulled anything new. I think that's something that is kind of the disappointment here is that the hits that we did get have been doubles, have been duplicates, so... Oh, wait. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, okay, there we go. One of your besties had like 4 personas, so IRL, it's like name gotcha. Yeah, I've had my IRL friends, some of them have started like trying to call me by Asher. And it always feels so weird to me when they do, because I'm used to people online calling me Asher, but never anyone in person. Oh my god, that is so cute. Sadly, a card that we've already pulled, but I love this Darumaka illustration rare. It's so cute. And then Genesect EX after that. So that's two, no, that's 1 holographic, 1 reverse, 1 EX, and 1 illustration rare. That is so cute. Unfortunately, a card we have pulled. It's one of the cards that we pulled out of that God pack that we hit from Black Bolt, actually. Are we gonna ever hit another God pack? I don't know. I didn't realize how rare those were. But I'm like a few hundred packs in and I still haven't seen another God pack. Like, that's kind of insane. Had no idea they were that rare. Oh, hi Soul, welcome in. Wow, it's been a while since anyone's actually used these redeems. But yeah, how y'all doing? Thank you all so much for hanging out. We were yapping earlier about the new, like, leaks that we've been seeing about the Mega Evolutions and stuff like that. How y'all feel about the new Victory Bell, Mega Evolution? Ooh, we want Pokeball Maractus, nice. Free the chest. Bisharp. And a Thundurus. It's a holographic Pokeball and a reverse. I think he looks silly, goofy little guy. I feel like for people who weren't really vibing with the Victory Bell evolutionary line to begin with, they're probably not going to like it. But people who already do like Victory Bell and Weeping Bell and, you know, obviously they're not upset about the Mega Evolution. And I was never really like a huge fan of that Pokemon line to begin with, so like I don't really care about it. It looks really goofy though. Is it gonna make me want to have like a Victory Bell on my team? Probably not. But yeah, the only time that ever like it's the Victory Bell was really was very entertaining in the series because of all the screaming it did and the little gig that little gag that I always did with James, just like straight up swallowing their trainer whole. Another Maractus reverse, Fracture, Cobalion. But like other than that, I don't really know. There isn't really many aspects about Victory Bell that I care about. It looks like a very average looking Pokemon, you know? Young forever. I am looking forward to seeing what the rest of the Mega Evolutions look though. I've seen leaks of what Mega Meganium looks like, and I'm not sure how I feel about it either. I just hope they don't like completely mess up Mega Feraligatr, because that's gonna be the Pokemon I'll be using as a starter. Oh, you finally have enough to open a booster pack. Alright, give me 1 second. Girder, Tranquil, and a Landorus. I don't know, looks like Black Bolts is being cooked this time. We only hit one illustration rare, and it's one that we've already pulled. Alright, Vanilla. What do you want to open for your booster pack redeem? We got Twilight Masquerade, Astral Radiance, Surging Sparks, 151, Paldea Evolved, Destined Rivals, I recently added that one. Journey Together, Lost Origin, Temporal Forces, Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, and we even have Paldean Fates if you want that. Yeah, we even have Paldean Fates. Do you have any specific request for which booster pack you want to open? Choose now or forever hold your peace. Choose now or forever hold your pee. Against your legs, you want the roasted crocodile. You want Skeledirge. Ooh, we got another booster pack redeem. Okay, we're gonna have a booster pack potluck here. Anyone else want to participate in this potluck? Destined Rivals for Soul. Okay, Destined Rivals for Soul. Anybody else want to contribute to the potluck? Maverick wants to contribute to the potluck. Alright, Maverick, which set do you want to open from? You can open from any of these sets you see here, by the way. I could just pull some more from the happy locker of mine. Obsidian Flames, alright. Where'd it go? Obsidian Flames for Maverick. Anyone else wants to join our potluck? It's only 5,000 channel points. Obsidian ore. Our potluck is gonna start very soon. Last call for potluck. All right. We're gonna start with Paldea Evolved for vanilla. Let's see if vanilla has luck today. Though most of your luck has been going to the Battle Royale, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't pull anything extraordinary. But let's see. We love our booster pack potlucks. Nimble, Mischief, Slackoth, Saguaro, Quackswell, Fairy Giraffe, Magikarp, and a Shen Pal EX SIR. Holy shit. Okay. Vanilla has luck today. Oh my god. That is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. Congratulations, Vanilla. You have brought luck today to this potluck. Oh my god. That is crazy. Wow. Which set was this from? This was from, Paldea Evolved? How much is this worth? Let me see. Let me look this up real quick. I need to know. Paldea Evolved. Evolved, where you at? God, it's so long ago. I didn't realize. Okay, well, $17, you know, value isn't everything. This is the magic card we were talking about earlier that is worth like $240 by that artist that did the Seismitoad. Now this card, I understand why it would be worth so much. Don't understand why that ugly toad is worth so much though. But holy shit. We pulled an SIR on stream today. We can say that much. Not from Black Bolt or White Flare yet, but this was an awesome pull, epic pull. All right, Vanilla is in the lead so far with the potluck. I will put this where Reshiram was. Here we go. There you go. You get the spotlight for the stream. That was epic. Never thought a Pokemon pack would make me this happy. Vanilla, you've pulled like you pulled the didn't we also pull the Groudon from Paradox Rift for you? I think your luck is a lot better than you think it is. And you've been winning all the Battle Royales. Alright, next up is Obsidian Flames for Maverick. Imagine if we pulled the Charizard. Alright, here we go. Let's see if you can beat Vanilla Maverick. Grievard, Lechonk, Togepi, Umbreon, Lapras. That's a nice Lapras art, actually. Wow. Look at that Lapras art, if you're still there, Noodle. Masquerain, Crab Abominable. That's a tongue twister. Crab Abominable. And Oinkalone, and that was it. Are we missing a card? I felt like we were missing a card. Hello? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing a card. Hold on. The hell? Wow, we were missing a card from that pack. Crazy. Wow, okay. This pack was missing a card. It's not in the wrapper either. Wow. They did you dirty, Maverick. You got a, we pulled a booster pack for you that was missing a card entirely. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. Well, that's crazy. That's kind of rude. I'm not gonna lie. You know, let me open another pack of obsidian flames. That didn't count. Like that was missing a card. That didn't count. That was rigged. All right, let's try it again. This time with Dragonite on the front. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves with this one instead. Larvesta, Rowlet, Bunably, Bunelby, Smoliv, Amoonguss, Seismitoad. Ugly ass Pokemon. Hate it. Arboliva, Magnemite, Cryagonal, and is it only supposed to come with 9 cards? Hold on. That doesn't sound right at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9 cards in a basic energy for this set? That doesn't seem right. Because this one also only had 9 cards in it. Hold on. That doesn't sound right. Obsidian Flames. Card count. It says 10 cards and 1 energy card. What is going on? Why were those booster packs missing a card? That's so weird. Wait, I need to open another one to find out now. Like, are all of these booster packs just missing a card? I need to do this for science now. Okay, there's our code card. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, this one seems to have 10 cards in it. That was so weird. Why did those 2 booster packs both were missing 1 card? I don't think that's ever happened to me before. Huh. That's so weird. I feel like those 2 booster packs, I need like a refund on them, but I don't even know where those came from. Crazy. That's crazy. That's never happened before. Well, we opened 3 booster packs and the last one had 10 cards in there for you, Maverick, so at least we got 10 cards out of a booster pack for you, but that's crazy how Obsidian Flames did that to you. Alright, now we have final pack of this potluck. We got Destined Rivals for Soul. Let's see if we can get lucky for this pack. Did Soul bring the luck to the potluck today? Cynthia's Gabite, Ethan's Kolava, Misty Psyduck, Ogerpon, Ekans, Team Rocket's Meowth, and a holographic Annihilate. So it looks like Vanilla, you are the winner of this potluck. The Ninetales look cool, yeah. Ninetales get really nice looking cards, artwork though. That was still so weird. 2 booster packs from Obsidian Flames and both of them were missing a card. I feel like, I don't know, I want to open all my Obsidian Flames packs now to check and see if any of them else are missing cards, but I don't know. That's so weird. This is like one of those situations where it's just like I need to do a recall on all of my Obsidian Flames packs and not include them in the potluck until I figure out what's going on. But congratulations, Vanilla. You are the winner of the potluck battle. I know we're doing potluck battles now. I guess that's something a new term that we've coined. All right. Let's go back to our main event. and finish up this ETB of Black Bolt. See if we can pull any more illustration rares, perhaps? That's so weird. Can't believe we were missing 2 cards from those packs. And why is there a ping? Interesting. Let's see if we're missing cards from these packs. That's like one of the biggest fears I have from opening booster packs is that they're missing cards. Because what do you do after that? Got a Pokeball Venipede. Oh, and another illustration rare that we've already pulled, but we at least got another one. We got Timber, nice, and a Volcarona. Pulling a lot of duplicates. Is it really that time now that we're just pulling duplicates now? There's so many Pokemon that we haven't pulled yet. And this was, what? 1 art rare, 1 holographic card, and 1 Pokeball, and 1 reverse. Yeah, how many Pokemon are in the Unova region? It's like at least 140, right? Yeah, that's a lot of art rares, and we've only pulled like maybe like 30 unique ones. We should not be doubling up on these. Skeledirge was your lucky charm because I was about to choose Mewtwo. Maybe my luck works how I want it when I go against your instincts. Maybe. Sometimes our instincts are wrong. Usually our instincts are wrong when it comes to like luck though. And not like things that involve like actual decision making. Alright. Second to last pack of this ETB. So far it doesn't seem like either ETB is in the lead. I think we're pretty even right now. Professor's Research and a Curum EX. We got an EX from this ETB. And then our last pack of Black Bolts from this ETB. 22.44 grams. Alright. Are you inside of here, BWR? BW? BWR? Rufflet, Solosis, Clang, Electric, Fennel, Crustle is such a cute Pokemon. Got a Pokeball P-Dove, Solosis again, and a Superior Full Art. Alright, well, I guess that means Black Bolt is the winner of this pack battle. As always, Black Bolt is delivering with the hits. Unfortunately, White Flare is still far behind. Maybe it will catch up when we open the rest of our packs that we have for this stream, though. I don't know what it is about Black Bolt that's just serving us more hits than White Flare. I guess I'll put this in the middle over here. All right. In that case, let's continue on. With our little pack battle. I guess we're just doing a regular pack battle now. Let's see which stack has more hits than the other. We're gonna look at overall and see how we do. We're gonna continue with Black Bolt, since we're already opening some Black Bolt. I really want to pull a BWR. Like, do I have any cool Growlithe for Arcanine cards? You know, I don't think so. Now that I think about it. Arcanine doesn't really get as much love as now that I think about it. Is there even an Arcanine SIR? I know there's one in Chinese, but I don't know if there is one in English. Tranquil, Professor's Research. I feel like Arcanine is due for some more love, to be honest. Oh, we got another Cupchew. All right, well, and another Genesect EX. Back on pulling our duplicate IRs, but at least we are pulling some IRs. So this one we had a 1 EX, 1 reverse holo, and 1 illustration rare. Yeah, there's so many Pokemon out there that don't have like any good like illustration rares. I'm thinking about it. For the longest time, I was thinking like Spiritomb doesn't really have many like good cards either. I know there's a Spiritomb illustration rare in the next set of Mega Evolutions, but I was looking at the arts and it still looked kind of underwhelming. I'm glad they decided to make have a new illustration rare for Hydrapple though. Hydrapple, the entire Apple Dragon line is my favorite line. I would never get tired of having art rares for those sets. And I really love the Hydrapple illustration, secret illustration rare, too. I think from Stellar Crown, was it? I think I pulled that in Japanese. It's one of my favorite cards. Cobalion. What are some other Pokemon out there that deserve some more love that don't have like any, like many good cards? Trying to think. Does Frostlass have a secret illustration rare? A Frostlass, or maybe, because I don't know if Frostlass has any illustration rares either. I think Frostlass is another Pokemon that I really love. Semipour, End's Plan. We got another Cupchew Pokeball, Pansage, and a Arctic. So that's 2 holos, 1 reverse, and 1 Pokeball. So I feel like there are so many sets that I haven't yet like opened from or explored that I don't like. I really am unfamiliar with a lot of cards out there. Like, is there an illustration rare out there for Corviknight? Because I really do love Corviknight as well. Solosis, Whirlipede, Fracture, Minccino, Semipour, Air Balloon, Darmanitan, Duramaka, Petalil, and Haxorus. I really do like how they incorporated, they gave a Superior and SIR in this set, which is really cool. wondering why the others didn't get SIRs. Well, I guess Skeledirge does have an SIR. I think in Paldea Evolved? What's the other, so it's Skeledirge... Hold on. No, wait, it's Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott are the starters, right? Does Embor have an SIR? I don't think so, right? I think Samurott has an SIR, definitely, already. There's like a Samurott SIR from Crown Zenith. There's definitely one in that one. I don't know if Embor does have an SIR or not. No love for Embor, I guess. What's another favorite Pokemon of mine? What other Pokemon do I like? Decidueye is another Pokemon I like. I would love to see more Decidueye art. Krokorok and Conkeldurr. I kind of wish they incorporated, because they gave Cynthia's Roserade an art rare in Destined Rivals. I feel like Cynthia's Spiritomb should have gotten a illustration rare. Spiritomb is like a really big, really like big part of their team. Really annoying to deal with. Cynthia is one of my favorite champions from Pokemon too. Cynthia and Steven. And then all the recent champions that they have like recently, like Gita, no one cares about them. We got a Pokeball Alomomola, Prism Energy, and a Landorus. So that's 2 holos, 1 reverse, and a Pokeball. And that's like one of my biggest concerns of them for like future generations. Like they are pushing out so much content where it feels like a lot of the design and the writing seems a little bit lazy. Not to say that the plot of Scarlet and Violet wasn't good, but like some of the characters, I find a really hard time like connecting with them or actually caring about them. They do have cool cards. I haven't seen them. I'll probably have to look at see what their cards look like. But yeah, a lot of newer characters, I have a hard time actually connecting with them. Like, I don't feel that attached to them like I do with older characters. Like, Nimona, don't really feel much of an attachment to her. Kieran, I honestly think he's a bit of a little shit and an asshole. I don't really like his character. To be honest. And we got a Pokeball Landorus, nice. Krokorok and a Kyurem EX. Yes, the old Pokemon cards, characters are so much better. Also, hi, Semet Sabasba. I am butchering your name so bad. I am so sorry. If there is a nickname that you want me to call you, please let me know, and I'll try to remember. But hi, first time chat. Welcome to the Asylum. But yeah, older characters, I feel like I had such an easier time actually connecting with and feeling attached to them. Like Cynthia and Steven, I was so excited when they brought them back for Journey Together and Destined Rivals. Just call me Panikin. Alright. Well, thank you for hanging out and enjoy your lurk. We got what? Pokeball, EX, and reverse, and a was that a Hollow Energy? Did there have a Hollow Energy here? I don't think so. No. Okay. I'm kind of burnt out on playing Pokemon games. They haven't really changed the games enough for me. Yeah, I feel like it's the same things over and over again. At least like with like the mechanics and the plot. Though Pokemon Legends Arceus was like my first game playing Pokemon after stopping playing the games because I stopped right before Sun and Moon, and then I started playing Pokemon again when Pokemon Legends Arceus came out, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that game because the mechanics were different. It was like like it was a truly an immersive experience. All the Pokemon were like open world, and you get to interact with them in real time instead of doing like anything turn-based. I think for me to enjoy Pokemon, they have to somehow move away from the turn-based mechanics, which I feel like they're trying to do with Pokemon ZA Legends, or Legends in general, Pokemon Legends, because they did that in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and then ZA. There's also like new games that kind of like are less like they're not turn-based and more like interactive, like open world and stuff like that. But I really want them to release a game that's kind of like, you know, like Monster Hunter, but like with Pokemon in it. And it could be co-op and you could play with your friends if you wanted to. Like, that'd be really cool. That is something that I want to see in Pokemon games. Because I'm kind of really tired of the turn-based mechanics. The newest Pokemon games were deemed impossible by Nintendo executives and Game Freak. Yeah, like, I don't understand. There's just so many possibilities. And I'd rather them focus on, you know, working on moving away from what they usually do to something different and maybe spending a little bit more time on it. I don't know how much time they actually spent on Pokemon Legends ZA, but I wish they would incorporate that kind of same kind of energy with future games. They don't want to make anything outside of their comfort zone. They're just going with whatever is easy. Whatever is easy to produce, whatever is marketable. But I guarantee, no matter what, if it's Pokemon, people are still going to like eat it up. So why not work on something that is unique? Like I'm still paying money. I'm still throwing money at shiny cardboard, even if some of the sets aren't like that great. Because I still want to be like, you know, involved in the hobby itself. And that's the same with Pokemon games. Like, oh my god, this Dynamo card is so cute. Holy shit. Wow. Finally, a card that we haven't pulled yet. Oh my god, we have broken the pattern of pulling cards that duplicates. Finally. This is such a cute card, too. I love this kind of art style. Just that simple, like, flat illustrations. That is so cute. I love it. Alright, that's one holo, one reverse, and one new illustration rare. And once again, Black Bolts is giving us some hits. They made a game that nobody asked for or wanted for a market that didn't exist. See, that's what I have like more there's so many games out there that have like existing like fan bases and like are based on like older games or like remakes of older games. And I have a hard time getting into them because I feel like I was never, you know, a hardcore like fan of like say like Legend of Zelda. Like I never played a single Legend of Zelda game, and so when Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom came out, I didn't really want to play them because I just never played any previous games before. But whenever they do create games that are completely different and unique and aren't based on anything we've ever seen before, it makes me want to play them because I feel like I could get into something that I'm unfamiliar with. And then with like games like from existing fandoms, I would like to try something different. Oh my god, that's a Master Ball. I just realized we pulled another Master Ball, our second Master Ball from Black Bolt, of course. Like from games in general, I want to play games that are new and seem different. Like I don't want to keep playing the same games over and over and over again. And if it's like similar game mechanics, if it has similar game mechanics as other games, then I hope the characters and the storyline is different. But it's really hard to tell, like in Pokemon, whether the storyline is going to be different enough for me to find it enjoyable. And if it's not, then I want the game mechanics to be different enough for me to find it enjoyable. Drop Nintendo. They keep doing the same things, knowing people will be fine with the slop and bottom of the barrel. I haven't even really played any like Nintendo games in a long time since because the Pokemon Arceus and Scarlet and Violet were like the last two like Nintendo games that I played. And I'm hoping Legends Arceus, I mean Legends ZA will be fun. But like judging from like the trailers and like what we've seen so far, for whatever reason, the graphics look very similar to Scarlet and Violet. And like the one thing that I appreciated from Legends Arceus was because it was so different. It looked very different. In fact, like the graphics look kind of like Breath of the Wild to me. Like that's what I liked. I liked the art direction they went with that game. And then in this new version, it just seems like they're going back to whatever they're doing with Scarlet and Violet, but making it like separate somehow. And like I've seen side by side like comparisons between Scarlet and Violet and like Legend ZA, and there are some differences, but it's not significant enough for me to feel like it is a different, like it is different. I know they're doing a spin-off of Splatoon, which is very strange. I don't know what the spin-off is going to be about, but maybe that's another game that is worth looking into. Splatoon is very different compared to other games Nintendo has put out. Mostly because I don't really know any other shooter games that are Nintendo. Oh, this is our last pack of Black Bolt for this stream already. Feel like with champions being a thing going forward, hoping they break the norms. Competitive aspect being part of the main games, that's why I couldn't be focused on the story, game mechanics, and gameplay changes. So I'm happy to see competitive Pokemon are not being part of the main games and going forward, hopefully help focus on gameplay and innovating the story. Yeah, I think that is probably a good way for them to break away from the competitive aspect of these games. Because I never really cared for the competitive aspects. I'm not a very competitive person. I got a Pokeball Darmanitan, a Moongus, and a Kyurem EX. Like I remember trying competitive battling in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and even though I made it to Master Ball tier, it was like too sweaty for me. It wasn't something that I really wanted to focus my time and energy into. I was like, yeah, I experienced it. I'm good. It's not as fun. And with like competitive in anything, whether it is like cards or games, like people focus so hard on whether or not like a specific aspect of that competitive of that game is like viable to the point where we can't even enjoy it for like the like creative aspect of it. Like I can't enjoy the art of Pokemon cards anymore because people are so focused on whether or not like it's valuable, whether or not like you can like exploit like certain parts of the hobby to make it like competitive. Then a Pokeball and one EX and one reverse hollow. But like when I just stop thinking about how much a card is worth or how like viable a certain Pokemon is in the competitive scene, then you know it's freeing. I feel like like competition ruins a lot the fun of a lot of things. I'm gonna be honest. As soon as we start paying attention to how like we can improve like on something in a competitive aspect or like a financial aspect on how like we can employ ourselves when we're trying to do something, it's not fun. It becomes a chore. That's why I only want to ever play games or like open Pokemon cards and collect them like as a hobby. I would never want to pursue it as like any kind of employment or competition. A to Z. There we go. Thank you for the head pat, Slim. Especially with the Switch 2 now, they scraped the bottom of the barrel and found found a new barrel. They need to bring back the fun to Pokemon games. I think the fun in Pokemon games is very dependent on the targeted audience. Because I feel like a lot of the time, a lot of the like no matter what, someone's gonna find something about something to criticize and make it not fun anymore. Like collecting Pokemon cards, I never thought that it was gonna turn into this bloodbath of a thing it is now, whatever it is now. People don't collect for fun anymore. They collect with intentions to invest, which is completely like it's valid, but like there's like I feel like the majority of collectors nowadays just want to invest. They don't really appreciate the cards anymore for what they are. Any good polls so far? We pulled this absolute beauty from a little potluck battle we had since three of us redeemed the booster pack redeem, and we all had a little tiny pack battle between the three of them, and Vanilla came up top and pulled this Qian Pao EX SIR. Probably the best pull we've had all day, to be honest. Not even from this Black Bolt, and it's not even from this set. These sets, Black Bolt and White Flare. We've been pulling duplicates left and right. The only new card we've pulled from Black Bolt and White Flare so far is this one. And maybe some Japanese cards, but yeah, we're getting to the point where we're just pulling duplicates, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe we'll break the curse with White Flare and we'll pull something new. Maybe we'll pull a BWR. That would be pretty awesome. I'm just trying to manifest something new at this point. Ferrocade and a Gothitelle. I've got a couple of the Japanese mega sets. I've been getting the SR Mega EX cards. They're nice. Yeah. I'm actually I'm actually not mad to pull the mega full arts from the new set. I've only like opened 2 boxes, but we pulled the mega Mawile and mega Manectric, I think. No, mega Abomasnow. Mega Mawile and mega Abomasnow from the 2 boxes, and they look awesome. Like I'm not mad about pulling those cards. The only like cards that I don't ever want to pull are like the full art trainers. Those feel so bad to pull. I feel like they feel like such underwhelming cards. Like I want to collect Pokemon cards, not trainer cards. That's how I felt when I pulled that Harlequin SR from the Japanese box. Like I'm looking for a BWR or an SIR right now. God, they're so hard to pull. Like I have a few booster bundles. I have several booster bundles that came in pre-ordered a while back, and they came in today. I'm hoping one of them has a BWR. That's like the only thing I want to pull out of this set. That's the whole reason why I want to open from this set. Like all the IRs are nice, but at this point I'm just pulling duplicates, and I want to pull a card that I haven't pulled yet, which is a BWR. I haven't pulled a wow. I have not pulled a BWR, so that's what I want to pull out of this set. Got a Pokeball Panseer, Sigilif, and a Hollow Card Virizion. The God of War SAR is so nice. I got it from a loose pack. Nice! Yeah, I think you did mention that. That is my chase card. I want that card so bad. It's so pretty. Oh, God. I've been having such a hard time securing pre-orders for Mega Evolutions in English, though. Like, I'm glad I have the Japanese boxes. I don't know if it's gonna be... It's gotten so hard to secure product. And, like, Target's, like, dropping them randomly now in the middle of the night when no one's awake, which is annoying. Walmart's pre-orders are open to the public, but also to, like, bots, so it's impossible to secure pre-orders on Walmart now. Even if you are early and you're waiting in line, like 30 minutes have passed and suddenly they're all sold out. Because their cart limit is 12 of each product, which is insane. Oh, we got another Lillipup. Another Lillipup and a Kelio EX. We pulled this card in Japanese, I think. I actually don't know if I pulled this card in English. I don't remember. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Gonna get it graded in tag slab so it looks clean. I've thought about grading my cards, and a lot of people have told me to stay away from tag for whatever reason, like whether like the slabs are like too fragile or like their grading is like not reliable or whatever because it's AI, which I feel like should make it more reliable because you're not relying on human eyes and like anything other than, you know, a machine to grade the card, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to get into grading cards, to be honest. It just feels like the value of everything nowadays is already so like subjective to the point where a grade doesn't really matter. Like one person can look at a card and say that it is pristine, and another person can look at a card and be like, there is one speck of dirt over here, and that means that it deserves like a 10. It doesn't deserve a 10. It deserves like a 8 or something, 8.5. So yeah, I don't really know if grading cards really matters anymore. But if you're looking to just like get it to protect the card, that's fair. But I also think like there are more affordable ways to do that. You could buy like a card like holder of some kind, or like get your own display made for that card instead of having it be graded for like hundreds of dollars. Because they're expensive, aren't they? I know like in PSA, if the card comes back like a pristine or extremely like high rating, then they charge you extra for it, which I think is kind of absurd. Like, oh, you want me to put my clothes back on? There you go. This one is what, 22.79 grams? Oh my god, it's already 9 o'clock? Damn. We've been yapping for so long. I had no idea. Thank you all for hanging out with me. A lot of interesting conversations. I feel like most of the time I'm just talking to myself about like how much each pack weighs. I never really know what to yap about because I don't know. I feel like a lot of my viewers aren't really Pokemon fans, so it's hard to like yap and like about things. Oh my god, we got a Ducklet illustration rare? That is so cute. We have not pulled this card. I am so happy. And a Hydreigon EX. Let's go. So we got a Ducklet reverse holo and then a Ducklet illustration rare. That is so fucking cute. That's probably my favorite pull of today from Black Bolt and White Flare. That is so cute. Finally, our White Flare is catching up with these pulls. There we go. That is so cute. That is such a good illustration rare, too. The artwork looks insane. Who is it by? Ghidorah? I love Ghidorah's art. That is... I've heard that name before. I'm pretty sure they did illustrations for... what? They did like a... I'm pretty sure they illustrated the Cramorant illustration rare from a previous set that I really liked, too. They're really good at drawing, like, water-type Pokemon and birds. That is so cute. So cute. I am obsessed. That's where you're going. Alright, White Flare is picking up with these hits. We have more illustration rares pulled from White Flare. Wait, no. White Flare is on this side. Is this White Flare? No, that's Black Bolt. I need to double check. Yeah, White Flare is on this side. Yeah, this was White Flare. We almost have the same... Okay, we have the same amount of illustration rare hits. But we are catching up. Okay. 22.85 grams. This is bothering me. Hold on. There we go. I don't really care about the full arts. We've pulled so many of these full arts. Alright. Just a few more packs left of White Flare. We got a Pokeball Zweilous. And an illustration Mienshao. Okay. Second one of this stream. Interesting. We are definitely pulling the illustration rares today from White Flare. I feel like I've pulled this specific card like at least 4 times now. How many of these do I have? I need to look. Because I know I've pulled that card so many times now. Oh my god. We've pulled this card 5 times, y'all. That's kind of excessive. I do not need 5 of these. Why am I pulling 5 of these? Like, the amount of unique illustration rares that I've pulled is so low right now. There's no reason for me to be pulling this much of this one card. That's unnecessary. Well, if I ever do decide to open up a shop for all my singles that I've pulled, at least I will have enough stock of this specific card. Like, what in the world? I don't even know how much this card is worth. Do you want it? I can sell it to you. 22.81 grams. I need to find time to actually set up something, though. I do want to sell some of the cards and duplicates that I have, because I don't need all these. Got a Pokeball Sawsbuck, Virizion, and a Tornadus. I feel like at this point I should have pulled, like, a Pokeball of each Pokemon, right? I've pulled so many of these. I've pulled more Pokeballs than illustration rares, that's for sure. This one's 23 grams, so I'm expecting a Hollow Energy, a Pokeball, and maybe an EX card. That's usually how it goes. Alright. We got a Hollow Energy, alright. Do we have a Pokeball? We do not. Okay, well, that was an extraordinarily heavy pack for no hits, but yeah. See, that's what I mean. The heaviest packs just have regular holo cards that aren't worth anything. Just as expected. And I am cross-contaminating my Pokemon cards again. Aren't I? Yep, I am. Let me separate my cards real quick. Alright, so this is White Flare. Let me put my Black Bolt somewhere else. Ugh, cross-contaminating my Pokemon cards. They aren't chicken and meat. They might as well be. Alright. We are down to our last few packs of White Flare. Still have not seen a BWR. At least we've pulled 2 new illustration rares. I will take anything else that is new. Anything else that is new. Ducklet and a Gothitelle. I feel like I've seen that Gothitelle holo card so many times today. Am I trying to master a set? I'm not, but if I'm pulling this many booster packs, I might as well pull some unique cards. Like having, like, I want to at least pull as many new cards as I can so that if I do decide to master set it, I won't have to do so much work. The only set you master was Shining Fates. I really wonder which set I am closest to mastering, because I've pulled a lot of Crown Zenith. I've pulled a lot of Journey Together. I feel like Journey Together is probably the set that I have closest to mastering. Embor. Though there's like such an overwhelming like hate of Journey Together out there for some reason. Like no one wants that set. But I like a lot of the cards in that set. You know, too much work to do with that the price of cards nowadays. I mean, it's a lot of work to do with this set in particular because what do you mean? There's like over 100 illustration rares, but the pull rate is like 1 every like 8 packs. It's so ass. Should be like 1 every 3 packs, I swear. It should be like Crown Zenith level pull rates. And I never pull anything new out of these packs too, which is crazy. Like I said, we've pulled this same holographic Gothitelle like 20 times now. So many of these. Like, I want to know how many of these I've actually pulled, actually. Like, let me see. I bet I can go in here and, like, pull, like, so many of these. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And I think I have another stack of bulk, too. Hold on. Yeah, now I really need to know how many of these I have. You know, we say that it's not like prismatic pull rates, but like I feel like I've pulled more SIRs from prismatic than I have out of this set. Like my pull rate of SIRs from prismatic is like 1 every 50 packs. So I've gotten really lucky with prismatic, I think. But this set, for whatever reason, it's like the pull rates just feel really bad. But yeah, we've pulled this same card like so many times. All right, we have what? A few more packs left? $22.86 grams. Is it too much to ask to pull something new that I haven't seen yet? I guess it is too much to ask. Well, we got another illustration rare, though. It's a Deerling this time, and a Whimsicott. Pretty sure I've pulled this card already. But I'll take it. And then another Whimsicott EX. I feel like I've pulled so many Whimsicott EXs, too. I am definitely building, I have a lot of duplicates that I can sell, for sure. Well, now officially we have pulled more illustration rares from White Flare than Black Bolt, so I guess that's something. And then we got one last pack here of White Flare. Depending on what we pull out of here, I may or may not open a Victini collection box that I have to end this stream. Well, so let's see. If we pull something good out of here, then I'll save that for next stream. If not, then I'll open it right now. And this was what, 23 grams? So we got one hollow energy. Just a hollow energy. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna be opening that other box before we end the stream. Here is our Victini illustration collection. I'll have another giant Victini card that I can add to my wall of Victinis back over there. What else do you do with these large cards, right? All right. So 2 packs of White Flare, 2 packs of Black Bolt. Our giant Victini card. Code card for anyone who actually plays the online game. Does anyone actually play that game? Because I don't. Got a Victini Pokeball. I just have like 2 towers of code cards sitting in the back that I need to get rid of, because I'm pretty sure people, if there are anyone who play these who does collect the Pokemon cards online and play Pokemon TCG Live, someone out there is probably like using like all my VODs right now for the code cards. All right, so let's start. Well, let's continue with White Flare. See if we can get one last final hit from this box before we end the stream. Got another holographic energy, Vanillite. Swana, Heatmore, Deerling, Zorua, and a Terrakion. There's like so much to look forward to in these like specialty sets with the abundance of illustration rares that I'm not even thinking about trying to hit in an SIR. But I wish the pull rates were better. Or at least I wish the batching was better. I feel like there's a lot of batching issues with this set. But at least we've been pulling a lot more from White Flare this stream than we have in any of the other streams. Because usually we don't pull anything from White Flare. We didn't pull anything from White Flare from this box, however, unfortunately. Alright, Black Bolt, you are up. Can we pull a BWR from Black Bolt from this box? Let's see. Though even if we don't pull anything from Black Bolts, I can at least say we pulled an SIR from Paldea Evolved. That was pretty crazy. That was out of nowhere. Was not expecting that. Oh, we got a Sandile. We have pulled this already, but it is a really cute card. Let's go. That's so cute. Another one of my favorite cards. Illustration rares. All right, Sandile over here. We're evening out our pulls here. We have like the same amount of hits on both sides now. And then our last Black Bolt pack of the stream. Can we get some last pack magic? Here we go. Last pack. It's a Webble, Fennel, Crocodile, Behemoth, Maractus, Cobalion, and a Cobalion. So we did not get any last pack magic, but hey, we still got one illustration rare from this set, so I'll take it. All right, that's a lot of illustration rares from what, 25 packs from each set. It's not bad. And then we got our promo card as well. So let's see how many illustration rares this is. We actually didn't pull many full arts for once, which I'm really surprised because we usually always pull full arts. But we got our promo card. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 illustration rares from 50 packs. So I guess that is about 1 out of 5 packs is an illustration rare. Okay. Well, at least for this stream, the pull rates seem to be a little bit more consistent. Which I'm thankful, because they weren't for such a long time. But our big hitter of the day is definitely this Chan Pao EX. Amazing card. In fact, you deserve to be in a little top loader. There you go. And just like that, it is 9:30, which means I need to figure out dinner. Let me move my microphone. Good luck on the polls. I think we are done with the polls for today. Just gonna move over to just chatting to just chill out for a bit. We'll start another battle royale for you, competitive, freaks. There we go. Look at you, so many of y'all. Wonder who's gonna come out first this time. I gotta figure out what I want to eat for tonight. Earlier, I had like made myself some instant ramen, but like I like poured out the soup and like added butter and mixed in some of that fried dace, like canned fried dace with black beans that I was craving like all week. That shit was so good. Oh my god, Vanilla. Well, congrats, Vanilla. You are the victor of this battle royale. You and your battle royale victories. How many crowns do you have? You've won so many. It's crazy. You have won so many. Let me see if I can get one last lucky roll of the day. Yeah, how much did I win from that? I won 1,000. I'll take it. I won the 1,000 back from earlier. But yeah, that ramen that I had with the fried dace and black beans and butter, that was so good. I'm not a huge noodle soup kind of person, now that I think about it. I actually prefer my noodles like drenched in like sauce. I like them saucy. But I do love myself a good ramen though when it's done well with like extremely like rich broth. Maybe that's what I want right now. Want something with like soup broth. I'd have to order it though. I also have I've been eating a lot of pot stickers. I feel like I need to do another grocery shop run soon. Yeah, I've been eating so many pot stickers. All right, so let me see who is live right now that I can raid into. Five. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dance with you tonight. 5. A school night. Good morning, Johan. I am just about to end the stream. How did you sleep? Did you sleep well? We were talking about you all stream. Everyone missed you so much. You were like, Johan, where's Johan? I can't. We don't know how to pronounce these Japanese names for these Pokemon cards without him. Our polls were decent. We had one really lucky poll from a potluck, a booster pack potluck that uh, since 3 people redeemed the booster pack redeem. Let me see, who do I want to raid today? Who have I not raided before? Oh, you know, I know who I can raid into. Oh, they're playing Genshin though. I don't really know much about Genshin, to be honest. I don't play Genshin, but this is my twin. We are raiding into my twin Ashr VT. I think it'll be really funny. So yeah. We're gonna be raiding into another Ashr VT. The other Ashr. The Ashr that is for everybody, because I'm not for everybody. This is my raid message, y'all. Be sure to say hi to Asher. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We had a lot of fun. And as always, you can find me in my socials. Check out my art and my music socials, and then you can join our Discord here. And yeah, I will be streaming next week sometime, probably. I'll figure out what I'm going to be doing next week. I'll probably be doing another Pokemon card rip stream. Depends on how I feel. Maybe another productivity stream. Again, depends on how I feel. And yes, I will see you all very soon. Thank you all so much for joining in. And as always, take care of yourselves. And yeah. Mata hasta luego. Bye.